Hello guys, what is going on with my beautiful people of this goddamn internet? I hope you all are doing well today. I started a video earlier and my mood was more upbeat, but I had a little interruption and I don't know, it just, now I feel more solemn. I'm not playing the music right now either, so that might make a difference. Let's see what is going on. Something about candle magic. Intention is everything. The full moon is tomorrow, and during this week before the full moon, I think it's the waning moon, the waning crescent. I know during this time it's good to kind of purge and release, let go of things. Someone could be doing that this week, letting go of things. If this is not like candle magic specifically where you're lighting a candle with a set an intention, could just very well be that someone's intention is to release or clear some type of energy, or that is the energy they've been in this week. The full moon is tomorrow, so for the last 6 or 7 days, the last 2 weeks, wolf in sheep's clothing. A wolf in sheep's clothing. Someone is finding out about someone in their vicinity. This could be someone finding out about themselves. When I light candles, when I do a lot of different things, I set intentions. This water that I'm drinking, the intention that is to nourish my body spiritually and physically. So setting the intention. And Aries is significant with regard to this wolf in sheep's clothing and this candle magic. The Emperor energy. This could be masculine or feminine. If it's masculine, it's like a grandfather, father, maybe an uncle, someone who's older, should be wiser. Same as if this is a female. This is just someone who is in a masculine energy, someone who's driven, someone who is more action oriented. But nonetheless, it would be someone who has some type of authority, or someone who is looked at as having some type of authority. So with this candle magic and this Aries energy, this could very well be someone who is in some type of high position or has some type of honor with regard to magic. What else do we have? Aries is Mars energy, so this is a masculine energy. So intention is everything with regard to the Emperor. So what is the Emperor's intention? Time and attention. Can you still see all of those? Yes. Time and attention. Two with the right path. Balanced choices, harmony, duality, faith, and trust. So someone's putting time and attention in order to make healthy choices, balanced choices. Tuesday in February could be significant. Sacral chakra could be significant. I need more information. Karmic lessons under candle magic. So karmic lessons with this time and attention. Someone making healthier choices because of a karmic lesson that they're going through. Wolf in sheep's clothing with these cutting of the cords. We just talked about the full moon and how this past week or so has been a good time to release things. Someone could be releasing an emperor energy through some type of candle magic. Maybe this is a cord cutting. This is a cord cutting ritual. Or, you know, you can write what you want to release on bay leaves and then burn the leaves. This could be something that someone plans on doing tomorrow during the fullness of the moon. But there could be also this Aries energy who is cutting cords. If this is, if this is like a spiritual person who does spiritual work, this person could be cutting cords with someone they did work for. Unusual suspect. So this Aries is the person who's a wolf in sheep's clothing, who people or someone is cutting cords from using candle magic. Someone paid attention with this time and attention next to unusual suspect with the wolf in sheep's clothing karmic lessons. Someone started paying attention to an Aries energy, an emperor. Maybe paying attention to their wins, their victories, with gatherings, how they move, the choices that they make. Someone could be having a celebration because they have been making the right choice, or they've been moving in faith and trust with regard to the divine. What else do we have? The Sun, ego, identity, expression. Fifth house, house of pleasure. So we have the house of pleasure with this unusual suspect, who is this Aries energy, who's a wolf in sheep's clothing, cutting cords. House of pleasure, intention is everything with the Emperor. Someone could have did some type of love spell or sex magic. Someone made a choice. We have sacral chakra with the house of pleasure, out of their sexual energy, out of their desires. Time and attention with this unusual suspect. This is someone who is in their ego. Someone who uses sex as a weapon. Maybe this is how someone gets their victories, how they get their celebrations, through sex. That's the attention that they seek, or that's the energy they put out, so this the energy they receive. Gemini is significant with regard to these karmic lessons. The lover's intention is everything. The Emperor and house of pleasure. It's all sexual energy. Well, except for, the intention is everything. Intention, your sexual intentions with an Emperor, or this Emperor is this person. If this is an Emperor, this is definitely an Emperor in reverse, surrounded by the wolf in sheep's clothing and these candle magic, the cutting of the cords. Gemini, it could be a Gemini cutting the cords with an Aries person, or an Aries person cutting the cords with a Gemini. But I'm thinking that the Gemini is the one cutting the cords because karmic lesson is next to this Gemini. When I see the karmic lessons, it gives me the energy that someone is learning from these lessons and not perpetuating the same cycle. Wolf in sheep's clothing is next to this Aries energy with the unusual suspect. So it would be like, say this is a friend or a lover, a boss, someone who you look up to, who is not who you think they are. They turned out to be someone, the word perverse came out, so someone perverse possibly. And now this person is like, wait a minute, you're not who I thought you were. Turning pain into power. Again, this Gemini energy, with this cutting cords and this turning pain into power, if this is not a spiritual thing, where someone is literally lighting candles and using the energy of the moon, then this is simply someone who in the past week or so has found out something about somebody who is not sitting right in their spirit, whatever they found out. First impression, how the world sees you. Next to unusual suspect. It's like, I see you as this one person. I see you as this emperor. I see you as someone who garners a lot of respect. But you're actually this wolf in sheep's clothing. This is someone with an emperor energy. This is someone who can... The emperor, whether they're in the upright or the reverse, they encompass all four of the kings. The kings in the reverse, oh my God, are treacherous. This person is a very good liar. They know how to use emotional manipulation to get what it is that they want, what they need. They know how to use sex to get what they want and what they need. And money. With celebrations, this is someone who may be the type of person, an emperor energy with celebrations. If they're in a reverse energy, they're very cocky. They're the ones that are walking around with a pocket full of money like, oh, I'm going to pay for you. Oh, I got this. Oh, no, I got you. That's that type of person. With love, buying love. And this person with this first impression, maybe that's what they give off, this energy of love. But once you find out, this energy is really ego. This person cultivates who they are through the attention they get from other people. Pride and ego underneath ego and identity. Exaggerated appreciation of self. Excessive sense of self-importance. A God complex. It's a female that is in this energy. I'm going to put this here since they came out together. Female with love. Love, the first impression, the unusual suspect, someone who needed to turn pain into power, the Aries energy, the ego. It's someone finding out about it. It's almost like a culture shock, because this is someone that you just thought better of. What else do we have? So a Leo could be significant with the pride and ego. Pride is like the strength card, which is Leo energy. The sun, Leo energy. We have Aries, we have Gemini. Love could be the Ace of Cups. Somebody is having health matters because of these karmic lessons. This time and attention with the making the right choice. This could be specific to someone needing to balance out their diet, eating healthier foods, drinking more water. This could also be a mental health issue or an emotional health issue in terms of really having to come to terms with having to cut cords with someone that maybe you had a really tight relationship with. Three more, please, and thank you. That's too many. Excuse me. A Virgo is also significant with regard to this Gemini energy. The Hermit. Communication, intellect. Oh, wow. I just did something on Mercury. Something about Mercury retrograde, which I think the shadow period just ended. So, communication about health matters. Energy vampire. It's like something sucking, whatever it is that is this health matter, whether it's mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, it's draining someone. It's sucking them dry, taking away in terms of energy. It would be like their vitality. Someone is not feeling motivated to do much of anything, not wanting to engage in just their daily activities, their household things like showering, brushing their teeth, cleaning, taking care of the kids. It's someone is in a depressive state. This energy vampire next to first impressions with turning pain into power. And this Virgo energy, it was like being able to spend time with this person after this first impression. Someone was able to realize who this person really was. This could also be a marriage with a marriage and commitment here at the bottom. And I looked at love. So someone could be realizing who their spouse is or who their significant other is, the type of person they really are. Look, female energy, love, unusual suspect with wolf in sheep's clothing. Someone having to learn a karmic lesson from this person. And someone in their ego, like they receive love through recognition, through reward, through this energy, vampire energy. Sucking the life out of other people, sucking them dry of their time, of possibly their money, their attention, their love. One more, please. Okay. Look at that. Conclusion. Karmic cycle ending. Karmic lessons. This Gemini and I believe this Virgo energy are in closer proximity to each other with regard to this cutting of the cords. This Virgo could have been an energy vampire once upon a time as well, with this turning their pain into power. This is someone who maybe, again, once was in that energy, and now they're turning something around with this conclusion next to this energy vampire. Why I couldn't get that out, I don't know. 444 at the bottom. Thursday, the heart chakra. So there's a conclusion to this relationship, to this connection. April is also significant with Thursday, which was yesterday. Oh, Tuesday and Thursday could be significant to regard to whatever happened where there needed to be some type of cord cutting. Someone is trying to find their footing, trying to find their stability. Marriage and commitment is back at the bottom. What else do we see? Yeah, this was someone that you spent a lot of time with in terms of like your everyday life because of how you saw this person. You celebrated with this person. It gives me traveling energy. You felt this, maybe part of you in terms of like your ego resonated with this person. Maybe you were also in this ego type of energy. Maybe not to the extent of this person, because the Emperor in reverse is definitely someone who is like a tyrant. They're ego driven. This is someone who it's like my way or the highway, or you're either with me or against me. So these energies here had to kind of placate this person. Placate this connection, this relationship, to keep to keep it cool, you know, so this person isn't popping off at me. Yo, I'm just chilling. I'm just here trying to, you know, celebrate, trying to get, you got money? Yo, no, we celebrating. We celebrating. But yeah, so this last week or two has been significant in regard to like just letting go. Turning this pain into power is not allowing this to become bitter, not allowing this situation to change you into someone that you aren't or that you don't want to be, but turning it into a situation where, you know what, I learned a lesson from being in this connection. I realized who I should fuck with, who I shouldn't fuck with. I realized that this person didn't really have my back, although I saw them as someone maybe larger than life to some degree. This person have a like really big personality, the King of Wands energy. Someone who is out there mingling, able to talk it up, you know, able to what is that? Mingle in the room, move into different circles. But that was like the initial thing. Once you started to really get to know this person, you started to see the cracks in their foundation. And then you started to realize that something was not right. This hermit energy is someone going within. Introspection. Wait a minute, something isn't right about this. Something doesn't feel good. I know it looks good, but something doesn't feel right. In terms of communication, someone could have also started really paying attention to the things that people said, they didn't say, how they said it, the tone in which they said it. It was just really, like with the hermit, just picking up a lot of things that were starting to make sense, starting to fall into place, creating some type of balance. Alrighty, let us get some letters. And then we'll go from there. I don't know why I'm so hungry. Like, I've been eating tomatoes in the morning because they are packed with all types of goodness. And they are good for alkaline. So I've been trying to eat a tomato a day. A tomato a day keeps the doctor away. Hopefully. And I don't know why I just told you that. There was a point, I swear it was. But I don't know. Maybe someone's having stomach issues with regard to their health. Oh, that's because I was talking about my stomach growling. So I had a tomato and I had a bagel. So why am I like super starving? I don't know. You don't know. We don't know. Sounds crazy. Sounds crazy. Letter B is significant. Someone could call their friends B. What's up, B? What's up, bitch? Protection. Someone protecting themselves from someone. So this letter B is protecting themselves or protecting someone else. B, I saw that S earlier. B, and I just saw another B. Oh, wait. Did I? Don't call me a liar. Fuck you. Oh, see, I saw it. Don't be trying to play me. So someone needs protection from someone's BS. Because it's number 9, this ending. 9s are the end of the cycle. 10s are the actual closure. So someone is trying to end something and they need protection from someone's BS. So say this is a relationship. It's a one-sided breakup. It's a one-sided breakup. And the person who's broken up is like, I'm done. Like, I'm done. And the other person is like, oh, no, baby. We're not done yet. No. We're not done. No, I'm going to be, what time you go to work at 6? And yeah, I'm going to be here about 5:30, 5:15. So just in case you decide you want to leave early, I'm going to be here waiting. Oh, and then I might follow you to make sure that you get into work okay. Just to, make sure you're good. Shit, get me angry enough, I might flatten a tire or bust a window. I mean, you just never know. But trust and believe that I'm going to be here after work. Just to make sure you're good. I just want to make sure you get home safe. No. Somebody is like, I need protection. Someone may need like legal protection, like protection orders from someone. Generosity, gift, charity, partnership. See? A closure. 9. I'm wrapping this shit up. It's over to some type of partnership. I don't want to be generous to this relationship anymore. The reciprocity has not been there, and I don't foresee it being there. Shit, I'm not trying to give on my end, so it's not going to work. The letter G is significant with regard to this partnership or this assistance. Grace. Oh, look, G with Grace. Someone's name could be Grace. Something about church could be significant. Someone could be feeling like they need grace or they need salvation. Something could be significant about going to church with the gift and the charities, giving of oneself, possibly in tithes, or just giving in oneself in terms of the community, donating at food banks and stuff of that nature. Maybe even like giving away stuff. It's almost as if someone may feel like they need to, perfect example, just to get your loquita paquiera. When you go to AA and they have that, I don't know what it's called, but it's a list, and you make a list of the people. Is it AA or has to do with when you're addicted to drugs, narcotics? I don't know what the name of that program is, but you get the list and you write down the names of the people that you fucked over and that you want to tell them that you're sorry, that you were in a fucked up place, but that you see the light now. The karmic lesson, you're learning the lesson. You want to stop the cycle that you're in. So now it's like you are trying to redeem yourself in that way, where you are trying to give back. What else do we have? The letter Z, it's over. Next to protection, it looks like biz or business. Someone may literally need protection from someone following them at their job. With Capricorn, which would be your career. Oh, wow. Someone is like in really super stalker mode. And they're all about the shits. The letter M is significant. Someone could be unmarried with Miss here. Multiple sclerosis could be significant. A BM. Protection from at their job from their baby moms. You can see. Yeah. And M9, 9M, 9mm. Something about a weapon is significant. Someone may need protection because someone is being threatened with a weapon. Awaken intuition. Someone's intuition has awakened about a 9mm, about someone who isn't married, about something that is ending or something someone is trying to end with regard to a partnership or end some type of service to something. This awakened intuition like I said, this has someone who now I understand and now I need this grace. I need to redeem myself. Love. Love is the highest frequency, not the highest frequency. Love is like the most important frequency though. I mean, the divine connection is important, but your divine connection starts with love. Love is the foundation. Love is the basis. You have to start with love. Compassion for yourself, compassion for others. Compassion in the sense that when you know that you have done something that is wrong, maybe showing compassion for the person you harmed. The 12 steps with the something about AA. Someone could be in AA or whatever program that is you go to for drug addiction. Trying to come out of conflict. Number 5. Well, Z again. Come out of conflict. 5s are conflict and competition. Someone wants grace from that because now they want to show love. Maybe they want to give this gift of love. This gift of love is, I'm sorry, I fucked up. And this is the person who feels like they need to, the Aries energy, that person is not, that's not them. That's not them. They're actually the other person who would play the victim. The Aries energy is the person that someone needs protection from because of this ending. It's like someone doesn't want to stop. It gives very much like the guy from, what is that name of that show? Where he was a stalker, and I think his name was John. And he would follow. It was almost, he found someone that he really wanted to, holla at. And then he put all of his intention in that person. Stalked them. He did things to manipulate situations so that they would be with him. He caused destruction, wrath of nature, force, testing, change. Someone is trying to change this ending. Look at this. Destruction with the wrath of nature at someone's job or with a Capricorn. With this BS. Like, I need protection from this BS. This Aries energy is crazy as fuck. I'm just trying to go to work. And this is my career, so I love what I'm doing. But I'm going to get fired behind this with this, my BM. Who might be toting a 9mm. And they're not married because we have her here as Miss. Heals relationships, spiritual family. This person is causing the destruction or the wrath of nature because they want to heal their family. They want to heal their relationship. A relationship that is in the 9 energy. With the Z's here, it's like it's done. It's the end of the alphabet. The fat lady has sung. The number 5 is significant, more conflict. And this conflict is surrounding this Miss energy. Someone awaken their intuition. This conflict is this particular card is a spiritually, like when the cards come out that have this stain on it, this wax stain, it was during a reading this happened, and it was very spiritually based reading. So this gives me a lot of spiritual energy. Conflict. This is a neutral energy, almost as if someone didn't care about the conflict that they were inflicting. Someone's now awakened to that. They understand something. Something that was a mystery. Mysteries, fortune, chance, mysticism, the unknown. I was blind, but now I see. I see what is behind this number 5 here. I see what's behind this conflict. I see what's behind this competition. something to do with love. What else do we have? I think that's going to be it because that is a lot. Crown chakra. Someone's listening to their intuition. Getting closer to their God. The letter B is significant with regard to B5. Isn't that a vitamin, B5? Or is it B6, B12, B2? I don't know. I know it's B12, but is it B5 something? B5. B. We have the BZ. This B is almost next to this Z too. B5Z and BZ. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, excuse me. A BJ is significant. BJ. Someone, someone could be very good in that department. BJ love next to mystery, the unknown, with this awakened intuition. It's like somebody sucking your soul. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. It's like a gift. I just graced you with this wonderful BJ. I don't know if that is significant for anything other than me seeing it. I don't know. Leadership, victory, honor, bravery, courage. Leadership next to BJ. With the Z, like I'm gonna put you to bed. Is that J. Cole? I cannot remember who the hell that is, but it's Suffocate. So this ending is coming. Someone is getting a victory from this ending, a victory after some type of conflict with regard to love or a loving relationship, or love could involve with the partnership, family, friends, anybody you love, anybody you have a connection with. There's another J out here. So this J is significant with regard to this wrath of nature, this force. The letter R is significant with regard to this destruction, the wrath of nature, wanting to heal a family relationship, wanting to, with Junior, the BM with the Junior, someone wanting to heal a relationship because of a child. And then L, someone is taking an L, or someone is learning a lesson. Maybe someone is realizing that a child doesn't keep someone. This L is a mystery though, or is unknown. So that would be someone who would be lying about a relationship. Someone is saying, yeah, we're not together. And the other person is like, no, that's me. That's me all day. And they're like, wait a minute, but I just spoke to such and such, and they said, no. Don't believe what they said. Believe what I say. We're still together. No. We're good. That person does not know what they're talking about. The letter U. Montclair University could be significant. URL. Something about a URL is significant with regard to the destruction, or someone trying to change or test something. Do it in, trying to be mysterious about it, secretive. Someone could have, be at Montclair University, maybe this is their 5th year there. Gabriel could be significant. Lux. Something about decorating an apartment or a home is significant. Someone could be from the Bronx. Something about an ex is significant. Maybe someone still gets BJs from their ex because of how good they are. Maybe that's why someone doesn't think something is over, because someone still engages in sexual activities with them. Something about an RX is significant. Lulu or Lula. Lola. Lulu is significant. Pleasure, joy, feasting, celebrations. Pleasure, joy, next to the goddamn BJ, next to the leadership, next to the mysteries, the unknown, next to love. I don't know, like maybe this is supposed to be, this is supposed to be, what is the word I'm looking for, people? You know what I'm saying? Emphasized. That someone is good at giving head. I'm sorry. It's right here. Like, you can't put it in my face and not expect me to go to the place. It's what it is. Just a ticototiana. Soul sucking. I is significant. BI. Somebody, again, bitch. Someone says a bitch a lot. Or calls someone a bitch a lot. Number 9 again, which gives me an ending. We're almost at the end of this. I'm trying to leave, but I'm still allowing you to suck my... You know what I'm saying. So it's like sending a mixed signal. The letter E is significant. Jerry could be significant. Jerusalem could be significant. It's a J name. Jerry Lynn? Gerlin? I don't know. Something about a Jerry curl? Maybe someone has curly hair or perm in their hair. Enlightenment. Enlightenment about this URL. Enlightenment about this junior. Tom and Jerry cat and mouse game. Enlightenment about the cat and mouse game. And the reason. Maybe this URL gives someone the reason. Something about the reason. Maybe someone wants to know why my ex is still getting this by some money. No, so I don't know. I don't know. What else do we have? What else do I see? Yeah, I can't make... I'm looking at these and I'm thinking, all right, I don't really see much. What would I do next? And I'm thinking, follow the yellow brick road. BJ is in the yellow brick road. BJ is there. LJ, MJ, GJ. They're all there. But the BJ, right next to each other, is significant for some reason or another. 5 is significant. 55. Oh, 55 and 99. Ironically, the only numbers that have come out, 55 and 99. Conflicts and resolutions. Conflicts and resolutions. ML, LM. MB, isn't that like, that deals with baseball? MB, MBL, MB, what is that? I don't know, but it reminds me of baseball. The name Johnson could be significant. My brother's initials are out here, so it reminds me of his name. A brother could be significant. An older brother. Someone could have autism. Someone could have been born in the 70s. Oh shit, we don't have any months or zodiacs out here. That is also interesting. Lane Bryant. Someone could be a big girl. Don't fuck with the big girls. Don't fuck with the big girls. Someone could be a big girl. Lane Bryant. They have really cute clothes too. I used to shop the sale racks. I mean, I bought the coupons with everything. Something about coupons. Maybe someone shops with coupons, or maybe they do thrifting. That could be significant, but Lane Bryant, their bras, not good for me. My boobies was just not, it was not working with their bras. I needed bigger bras. But the clothes, and sale rack, oh, I was a sale rack queen. But I always come out with the dopest shit. What else is significant here? Lauren could be significant. Ralph could be significant. We said Jerry. Jerusalem. Someone, I'm just looking at names. Luce or Lucy is significant. Look, medium, small, large. Someone's gained weight. Maybe that's like stress eating or something. Look, medium, small, medium, large, and then extra large. Someone gained a lot of weight. Maybe someone went from like a size 8 to a size 20. We do have Lane Bryant here. I don't know what else. I don't know. All right, that's all I have. I hope this was helpful. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you to everyone who's newly subscribed. I appreciate it. Thank you for the likes and the shares. I truly, truly appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a beautiful, wonderful, freaking fantastic day. Bye.